Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. This is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching. Wanted to cover the NQ trap off the daily yesterday for the roll to the upside off of our higher time frame algo, which in this case is 40 tick NQ. Okay, so this is how this worked. I'm going to show what the specific levels were. So this is yesterday at the open. So I'm going to draw the arrows to make it really clear for everybody. This is Friday's low, the green line right there. Next green line is Thursday's low. Friday was a half day, so the predominant location was on Thursday's low. Now, if you'll look, what I want to see. Okay, so let me draw out what I want to see, and then I'm going to show you how we saw it. Okay, I want a level. Okay, I want the market to trade below that level. I then want it to build up some energy underneath, meaning people try to sell underneath that level. I then want that level recaptured. Okay. I then, on the down bar, want to see one of my algos light up that I have a strong seller. I'm looking for a bar with a circle on it. Okay. Once that circle appears, let's say that circle appears right here. Put a line across it. I then want an up bar with another circle on it, making it as simple as I can for the long and the push to the upside. Okay, so now that I drew that out, here's my Thursday low. It's predominant because it was a full day, Wednesday low. I apologize, I put Thursday low, but it was Wednesday's low. This is Friday's low. Okay, so this is the U.S. market opens, right? This is 8:30 in the morning. So let's look at it both places. First, from the perspective of pre-market, okay? Here's the first time that it attempted. This is in the Asian session, right? This is the energy building up underneath. This is the move above. This bar right here, I'm going to make it really big so everyone can see it. That bar with that orange dot right there, it's exactly where I'm pointing. Try to make it bigger if I can. Okay, that is my seller. I now need to get another bar with a dot on it, another algo on it, above that. And as you can see to the right, I didn't get that, right? No trade, right? So we're going to cut that right here. Okay, now here's the second attempt. So this is the second attempt below, build energy. Here's 8:30 in the morning, the attempt above. And remember that bar down with the circle on it, the algo with the circle, must occur above my trap point. So I have to get it above Wednesday's low, 25,287 and a quarter. Okay. Build energy. Back up above. Here's my candidates. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I must now get a circle, right? This is my lowest one so far. 3 up, and I stand corrected because I'm working off this line. 3, 4. As long as they're above that 25,287. 4, 5. So you can see, I'm going to put the white line there again. These are my lowest two. I'll use this one, right? And you can see the circles that are on these bars. I'll point to them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the advantage to the 40 tick is it happens slower, right? So now, this bar with the circle on it, I'm pointing to it as well as I can. I'm going to make it bigger for you. I don't know how small this comes across. That's my entry, right? Here's the top of the bar. Entry is 25,346.75. You know that ahead of time. You just put a buy limit there. The low of this bar is 25,320. So that means you have a 26 point, what I would say is 30 points on a 40 tick, keeps you in the trade. Okay, so your risk if you trade a full NASDAQ NQ 100 contract is $600. If you trade micros, right, just divide that by 10. So $60 per micro, 300 for 5, 60 for 1, etc., etc. And what is my goal here? My goal, and I stated this yesterday, if you go look in the room, is to go up here. I can't quite get this over here. And my target was to test Friday's high. That was all the way up here. So the potential for this trade, right, was from 25,346 to 25,498. Let's just do round numbers. 25,350 to 25,5. It's 150 points on one contract. That's $3,000 a contract for $600 of risk. That's over a 3-to-1 risk reward. Okay? And since you don't know which way it's going to go, right, if you can look from the beginning of that trade, the initial run goes from 25,350 to, let's see what this is, 25,421, 70 points. That's a 2-to-1 RR on the first leg up, right? And then the second leg gives you a 3-to-1 RR on the push, and it is a fantastic trade. That is how you capture the swing trades. You lose a prior day's low, which are the most, a 24-hour low or a prior day's RTH low are my most valuable areas, okay? And that is how you do the 40 tick. All these other lines matter, but that is the most valuable trade, and that is, in a nutshell, how you capture 3-to-1 RR. And it is a great trade. You don't have to trade on the smaller algos if you don't want to, and that's how you capture the swing. I would highly encourage you to learn what the traps look like underneath prior day's lows, and I would highly encourage you to find a methodology and a level of leverage you're comfortable with to capture these moves. And you do not know how they're going to make the moves, so you just have to take the risk. When you take the trade, you know that those bars with the blue dots have high odds of getting an extension on them. Now you have high odds getting the extension with seller's trap below, and you can get the push in the other direction. And that is how you swing in the TNP room. Okay, guys, let's go have a great day. It's Tuesday the 2nd, and let's see if we can't make some money today. I'm sure we can. See y'all in the room at 8 a.m.